Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the Summer Rant Preview. God damn, this is the preview right now. Kings of the Rings podcast, KOTR _ podcast. We are live everywhere. Everywhere there is to be live, we are there. So thank you all for joining us. Of course, it's me, it's Willie T. It's T's and Thomas, ARASHUK. Guys, we got a lot of shit to talk about. So
Fuck right we do.
Yo, what's up? It's a man of 1,000 gimmicks, a.k.a. Dusty Dave, a.k.a. Kane's voice actor from 1998. But you can find me on Twitter, KOTR _ Dusty Dave. You can at OZTEP. But where would I be without my liege, my king, Universal Royalty, King Ricky? Yesterday it actually was Rosé.
I killed 2 bottles of rosé while wearing a rosé shirt.
I still stand by.
I was pretty rosé. By the way, we need to get that sign clear because we might need to put the light on. But what's going on, folks? It's King Ricky Rosé, the
Third Man!
Fucking Christ, guys. Jesus
Guys,
Christ.
we practiced this.
Jesus.
We
We practiced this, damn it. It's also backwards. Shout out to the Queen for being our observer. Right there. Queen Danny on the Facebook people. We are live in front of a semi-live studio audience on YouTube, on Twitter, on Facebook, and for the first time ever on Instagram. It's the Rant with Ann preview show.
This is how I know I made it.
Yeah, we're still in Brooklyn. But this is going to be a pretty fun and exciting time. We got a lot of stuff to go over, and we're giving away a chair.
Ricky is currently sitting on it, but I have the names.
I'm making the chair better for everybody.
I'm pulling for you, Slack, even though I don't
I'm
qualify.
Slack. I am fucking not pulling for you at all. You can go fuck yourself, Slack.
All right.
Language.
I don't give a damn.
The internet. They should know better now.
Yeah,
All right, guys,
whatever.
Take over. Overall, first impressions, I thought it was a very, very good show. I thought previous takeovers we've been to were better. But there were a lot of high spots in this match, a lot of surprises, and a questionable ending.
I was impressed top to bottom. Kyrie's been a big one for me, so it was great being there live to see her win. Also, seeing Ricochet win. I was wearing one of his old shirts from Pro Wrestling Tees, and
Dave, you switched shirts every single match.
I did.
Did he really?
He did.
How was I not aware of this?
All the fans actually asked
doing
me
it again
if
tonight,
they
so.
could
Nice.
get that shirt at the WWEshop.com. Unfortunately, no, you can't. But yeah, I was a little hung up on the
Jeez,
ending.
tell them how you really feel.
But that's just me. What about you, King?
Takeover Brooklyn 4 is not really. I mean, it's not one of the better takeovers overall, but this is a takeover that's based more on telling you a story. And it's the first part of a story, and sometimes the ending of a story. For instance, they're telling you a story about the Undisputed Era is coming to an end in the future. They're telling you a story that Johnny Gargano is still kind of messing around with whether he's a good guy or a bad guy.
Very conflicted.
Or he could be the guy in and of himself. It's telling you a story that, there's a new era coming, and that's kind of what Takeover Brooklyns are. They are, it's the WrestleMania of NXT. So they are ending stories, hinting at other new stories that are coming in, and kind of finishing up old stories.
Right. And you mentioned the main WrestleMania for NXT. I thought the New Orleans show was just better, maybe because it was the ladder match. That last man standing match was pretty fantastic. But the first match itself was one of the surprises. It completely blew me away. Like I said last week on our show, guys, I don't think it was possible to top the throwing in a towel match, but this was damn near close. If not better.
Only way you top is that you throw the towel into the crowd.
Yeah.
Well, which he did.
Yeah.
I personally think the match,
Fantastic.
the first match was fantastic. This one was fantastic, and I mean, I felt bad for all the matches having to follow that.
Yeah. It was
It's
very
almost
hard
like
to follow.
you can't miss a step or it throws off the whole show. But great job by Undisputed Era and Mustache Mountain. That kid sitting behind us sure enjoyed it.
Oh my God.
Mustache Mountain! Let's go, Mustache Mountain!
WWE is a product for all ages, everyone.
How long until we get Mustache Mountain T-shirts in the shop? They have their own thing in the UK. and
I
it
don't
still
know.
sells pretty well.
It depends how long, if they're still on American NXT TV or if they're going to go to the UK title.
I think they're gonna move over to UK, and they're
So
just
maybe
gonna.
they just want to see them on American TV. So
Yeah.
why would they really sell their shirts?
That's true. I think they're just gonna like periodically like pop up.
Yeah.
I mean, I was very happy that the shirt I started off with in the night was my British Strong Style shirt from the Progress New York City show, and it just so happened they were recording the Wednesday's episode, and I saw Pete Dunne, and then the first match of the takeover was Tyler Bate and Trent Seven. So, two birds with one stone.
Yeah, at the end of the match, we saw War Raiders get involved. I mean, is it just me?
That's your story.
Did they get booed?
No.
They kind of got booed when they first came in. I was booing.
Why were you booing War Raiders?
I was chanting War Machine because
He
you know.
was chanting War Machine. While changing shirts to Velveteen.
But no, overall, I enjoyed the event. You can never question the Brooklyn crowd. Like
you so can question the Brooklyn crowd.
They're all in for the takeover events. I'm a little worried about them tonight.
True, there was not one beach ball until after the show ended.
That's true.
We
There
did
was
get
one beach ball.
Our session did have a "Where is beach ball" chant.
That was you guys.
That was like
Sorry.
people a couple
Jesus
rows behind
Christ.
us.
Such a
And
shame.
then Social Kim and her friend were in the row behind us, and so was it Eugene or Wade? One of the other
Patreon members.
Patreon members was in our row, so we had a nice little family session. Unfortunately, we weren't part of the upgrade crew.
Yeah, unlike
fuck
somebody
you
behind
guys.
us.
Fuck you guys, first
Fuck
of
you
all.
guys.
Fuck you guys.
Upgrade crew.
Like literally, they got all the stops. Like Riddle pointed at Ant. Like
I don't know who Matt Riddle is.
like
Bro.
they got to shake Ronda Rousey's hand. Sorry,
Matt
I
Riddle
beat
looks-
you guys to it at MSG Live. We don't have to talk about that.
No, it's
Riddle,
okay.
Riddle looked so happy. He was just like, "Holy shit, that's me, bro."
That might have been the weed talking.
I literally was changing into my Super King of Bros shirt as that was happening. So
He's changing his shirt into his bro shirt while he's trying to chant bro at the whole time.
I put the right arm in first so I could do the bro chants, and then
That was an awesome scene to have too. Just everybody just chanting bro. That moment's gonna be probably one of the more impactful ones.
Yeah, they are two terrifying men. They are fucking terrifying.
Are you talking about the War Raiders?
Yeah, they're-
I was talking about Matt Riddle.
yeah.
Well, he's also terrifying.
Yo, when he gets that angry face like in the middle of a match, like, and he starts throwing bro to sleeps and bro triggers and bro stones. Add a bro to any special move, and you get one of Matt Riddle's moves.
Super Broplex,
The bro him.
Broing Hammer.
Broing hammer.
Yeah,
Bro
Broing
slam.
Hammer.
Bro slam.
The Bro Slam, the Bro Line.
The Rock Brodom.
Stone Cold Runner.
Bro, yeah.
Runner.
Stone
The
Cold.
People's Brobo.
The People's Brobo.
The People's Brobo.
The Brolock. Anyway, let's what matches are you guys looking forward to most for SummerSlam tonight?
Wait, we gotta finish NXT.
You gotta NXT. We only talked about one match.
Right?
Jeez.
We
Take
still-
it easy.
we still have plenty of
Put
time
the
here.
cart before the horse.
Velveteen Dream EC3 was
I think that was a low point.
It was a
definitely
cool down
disappointing.
match.
It was definitely disappointing.
But what was I gonna say? Velveteen's tights made up for it. Call me up, Vince.
Does Vince answer the call?
No.
Vince, I read this on Twitter. Somebody posted. Vince was probably thinking that, Velveteen must have a friend named Vince who lost his phone.
I feel like Vince would think it's like a telemarketer. Velveteen Dream.
Click.
No, I don't want your bed sheets. Fuck out of here. But no, it was the soft point of the
I mean, it
of
was
the
impossible
takeover.
to follow.
You
but
can't beat that. You can't beat the tag match before, man.
That finish was pretty fucking ridiculous. The Purple Rainmaker.
The
on
Purple
Velveteen.
Rainmaker, yeah. I wish you would have went like all out with it. Like it kind of turned into like a flying elbow drop, like a Dean Ambrose type thing from top rope instead of like an actual like flying elbow. Maybe I get it that it's like performer safety and shit, but
And even
it's takeover.
And even got the special entrance. He came like from below the.
Yeah, he like climbed
Yeah,
out
he
of the
climbed out of it.
climbed like above. He was like the Undertaker from like 29, except without all those hands.
Yeah, that was weird.
It was a great entrance.
Really weird.
Dude,
This part is sponsored by housekeeping.
but also that video package, which with each of them playing off like Velveteen's snap promo with
that was
the ambiance.
Yeah.
Like it was perfect.
It's such an asset trip.
WWE is second to none when it comes to hype up pre-match videos.
Yeah, no, it was great. Well, real quick, shout out to some of our people who are watching the show right now. I think we had Will Sherman on. Arthur.
Oh, Rocky!
Frat bros. We have Arthur from Twitter who's on Facebook. One of our friends of the show who was a former guest host, Smiley, is on as well.
Smiley baby
that's
boo!
Yes. She got drunk with us on Bourbon Street.
Yeah.
It was
With
fucking
you guys,
great.
I was and still am sober. 8 months strong. Thank you.
So that's not drugs right there?
No, these are the names. These are the names for the people who did enter the KOTR Rewards contest for the Royal Throne.
So they're
from
not throat
Backlash.
lozenges for your voice right now.
No, they are not throat lozenges.
We will
I
be
was
giving
not
that
provided
away.
that by our parent company. I think I might have to take up a complaint.
Dave's drink
All
fine.
right, guys. Fucking Ricochet,
Adam Cole.
Bebe.
Baby, match of the night.
The only thing
No, that tag match was definitely the match of the night.
the only thing
Ooh, I don't
didn't-
know.
This had it was a very good last 7 minutes. Like the last third of the match they ramped up. It was just kind of a slow build.
Well, they did more of a main roster style match.
Yeah.
Yo.
Which was, there's nothing wrong with it too. What I really liked about it, and also an overall in the NXT thing, is that they kept to those little like wrestling traditions. Everybody who came out wearing white and gold won a belt for the first time ever.
Yeah.
So it was a cool thing to see. I saw Ricochet come out in this all white thing. I
Yeah,
was like,
he had like the all white
and the wings, and I was like, this motherfucker's winning.
Dude, Ricochet has his own fucking light show.
It's true.
Yeah, he does.
Who knew 80s light shows will become the most popular thing in wrestling in 2018? We had a bunch of 80s lights
did.
in WrestleMania.
That was me.
That was
But yo, some of the spots in this
Actually,
match
Cody's
were
jacket.
unheard of. Were unheard of, especially Ricochet flipping into the ring to be answered by a super kick upon completing the
Kobe's
rotation.
jacket is like a fucking 80s
Yo,
light
that
show.
that Jacobius money is real. and
Where's
I-
Jacoby? Nick, come over here, you drug dealer. You. Come on. Look at this light show behind. No, come on, turn around. No one see your face.
He is wearing the SummerSlam chalk line
He
jacket.
turned 19 yesterday, we swear.
We did not kidnap a child for the show. Trust me. Oh my god! But my favorite spot was the ending, and Ricochet jumped over the entire the top rope and Hurricane Rana him to the floor.
It's ridiculous the things this guy can do.
This guy is a freak
He's
of
like
nature.
when Mysterio watches him, he's like, damn, I should have been doing that shit in the 90s.
Well, Rey Mysterio was doing crazier shit,
Was he?
or maybe it's because he was a small. It's like, you know what it is.
I am in March of '98, and Rey Mysterio has been injured a lot. It's like
I'm just glad you got to
2018
'98. I'm just glad you got to '98. You were.
Technically, I finished '98 for Raw, but I gotta be watching for WCW.
It'll take a couple years for him to finish 98.
That is a damn shame.
It's gonna take a while. But that main event lasted. Well, no, fuck it.
We got to talk about the women.
Here come the women.
Here come the women.
You know, this was the match I was most afraid of in terms of like the low point. But damn, Kairi Sane pulled a match out of Shayna Baszler. I didn't think was possible.
With the four horsewomen looking on.
Well, yes, with the four horsewomen alone. I was not a big fan of Kairi Sane.
I wasn't either.
I wasn't either, but she impressed me last night. She did really, really well. She, like I said, she told a story really well of how she overcame it. There's a lot of spades in the background.
These gang hand gestures. I don't know what everyone's talking about.
Yeah, but no, they of all the stories being told, that was one of the better ones where they pretty much did a similar match that they've been doing for the last like year and a half, starting from the Mae Young Classic.
Yeah.
To all the other times it kind of semi-faced off, and then you just have the one little twink in the end, and she wins. She reverses the clutch.
Yeah, every now and then there's a match where you'll watch someone you don't necessarily are in love with, but you don't hate, you kind of neutral on, and they have that kind of match, and you just go, damn, I'm a fan of you.
Yeah.
That was his kind of match for Kairi Sane. It's like, now I'm a fan.
Like, my biggest thing with it, like, I was a huge fan of Joshi wrestling before. Like, this is when Asuka was rumored to be coming in. And we got Asuka, who said...
Wait, who is Asuka? Has anybody seen Asuka?
No.
Anybody seen Asuka?
No one's
Anybody?
seen her. But anyway, she goes on to have the longest undefeated streak.
Later, Arthur.
And then we get Kairi Sane, and in this year's Mae Young Classic, we even have some guys who were in attendance. Io Shirai, who is rumored to be the best of the three.
All right, so guys who are at the Mae Young, who wins? Don't say anything. But who wins?
Yeah, can I say fuck you for a Full Sail too? Like, can I just say that?
This has turned into the Nick Giacobbe hate show.
How did you guys feel about Shirai seeing her live in person?
Not all at once, guys. Not all at
I've
once.
only seen her.
Come on in. Come on in. Come in.
Solid, but not as great as everybody says she is for me.
Okay.
Oh, this is someone that Dave Blue was last night. She's
Well,
like Kana, but better.
just wait till you see her on your television screens.
Look, guys, main event. Fuck, what a main event.
Awesome.
I still think the New Orleans match and the Chicago match were better, but I think they told better stories. But this match was pretty nuts. But
This match is
the
all
ending,
in the
say what
story.
you want about the ending. I think we all have 3 different opinions on the ending. Dave fucking hates it.
I didn't like it.
Knew
like,
it. Knew it.
Because he was wrong.
No,
Don't count out.
no. Like, honestly, if you were gonna get this feud to continue, I would have think it made most sense to have double count out and then finish it Hell in a Cell.
Before you continue, Mr. Fretz is here.
Mr. Fretz! Can we get a Mr. Fretz chant?
Mr. Fretz. Mr. Fretz. Mr. Fretz.
Mr. Press, I'm pulling for you to get that chair, by the way.
Yeah, we're going to be pulling for you, Mr. Fretz. But yeah, so as we move back to Gargano and Ciampa, the story of this match, the real man, Mr. Fretz. The story of this match is in Gargano's gear. He comes out dressing kind of like Venom in the jacket, but he's actually dressed as Spider-Man. You're telling the story of kind of duality, good versus evil within one person.
Confliction.
Ciampa always one-ups him because Ciampa is able to remain in control.
Ciampa is as true to who he is.
Clever. So I thought it was. It's the best ending you can. It's the best ending you can do for the feud to continue. A double countout does not work.
Yeah, because that's said someone leaving the stadium or arena. If it was Ciampa winning like that, it's heat on Ciampa. If it's a double countout, it's heat on Triple H.
Yeah.
Agree to disagree. We all have our
Wait, so you're
opinion.
not gonna fight us on this one? We don't have time, so all right, let's
It's
go.
it's not even that we don't have time. It's just I made my opinion abundantly clear. I think the double countout would have helped the in-ring feud, but
Well, like I always say, you like to have your wrong opinions.
I'm just happy you learned abundant.
I'm
Spirit
getting
fake.
smarter as each day goes by.
One more day closer to that degree, baby. I love it.
We got a text from Rob saying he appreciates Dave becoming Big Van Vapor.
Yes! Rob, thank you for
New
noticing. I really
nickname.
wish I had a
Big Van
Big
Vapor.
Van Vapor. Wow, 2 gimmicks in one show, and it's not even a full show.
Yes, Big
I'm
Van
getting
Vapor.
good at this man of 1,000 gimmicks thing.
We come up with a new one every week. So.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Cross-arm
have another Dave gimmick in my back pocket. Don't you worry. I'm gonna pull it out at the right time.
Oh, God.
It's coming.
Here we go. All right, so what are we crowning this?
I picked 10. I went high on this.
You had high expectations.
I did. I had very, very high expectations. And those expectations were not met, but it was still a very good show. I'm gonna give it a solid 8.5.
I'm going to go with 8.5 as well. I think the genius of this takeover wasn't always in the wrestling. It was in telling the stories. And that in and of itself makes it a very good takeover, but not the best.
I'm going to surprise you guys. It's been a while since we've all agreed. I'm going to go 8.5.
Wow, you're not going to go like 8.75 or 8.471.
No, he can't split the difference
If it's the same.
physically. So he's just splitting the difference by doing the exact same thing.
Son of a bitch.
How's that for psychology?
That has nothing to do with psychology. It's just math.
Yeah.
We'll suck that math in college, everyone.
All right. So yeah, 8.5. 8.5 is all.
8.5's all around.
Okay, so
moving on to the biggest party of the summer.
Roman
the,
sucks.
the Rant with Dan pregame at McMahon's after this event.
No, well, Roman still sucks. Ooh-ah.
But yes, we have SummerSlam coming up within a couple of hours. We are all going to be there. Beforehand, we are going to be, yes, no one can still see that. Boom, we're just going to pan it across.
For KOTR.
Up there it is. Yeah, look at that. And who?
How famous we are. So yeah,
Not your autograph, not you. You suck.
Miz, Daniel Bryan. Who are you more excited for? Who's the entrance? Even the whole match. Who's gonna win?
I'm excited for the promo. I'm excited for the promo package again.
Oh yeah.
I want to see all three parts of that promo package. Get the crowd ridiculously hyped up, like ready to go to war, and then have them just tear down the house.
I want to see the yes kicks. I also want to see the Miz kicks.
I'm excited to see what happens with the
Will we
cruiserweights.
actually see all the yes kicks and the Miz kicks come to completion? We always get them to
Daniel
the
Bryan
final
completes it.
one.
Miz does not.
I just want to see warring yes and no kicks from like the crowd.
Yes. And
No.
But I'm curious because I mean Daniel Bryan still hasn't resigned, but he's saying he's like 90% like
He's
you
got
know
to the end of the year.
gonna resign. But who knows? This feud doesn't have to all happen like the end of this year. Obviously, the fans wanted to go to Mania, so I would like to see the Miz win this match, just because he's on my fantasy team.
Yeah,
I'm a
picking
Miz fan,
I'm picking Miz.
and on top of that, like when they do come to blows at Mania, it should be with Miz having the title over his shoulder.
I mean, there's that match. There's also the IC title match, which is probably going to be one of the the
Definitely
best
most
match,
anticipated.
most anticipated, maybe the biggest controversial swerve of the night. You have a lot of combustible elements. You have Seth Rollins with a returning Triple H 2003 Dean Ambrose.
Everyone just wants Adam on a turn.
Yeah. And then you have, Dolph and the Scottish
The Scottish psychopath.
Scottish psychopath going on in that match.
So we have the psychotic psychopath and
Scottish psychopath.
Scottish. What did I say?
And a psycho.
Psycho-
You're going to say
psychotic-
psycho killer and Scottish psycho.
A psychotic psychopath. Yes, that's exactly what I meant.
Yeah, say that 3 times over.
No, I can't.
Psychotic
Good.
psychopath. Psychotic
No,
psychopath. Psychotic
I may be
psychopath.
dumb, I'm
All right,
stupid.
but the big question is, does Dean turn?
Absolutely.
Yes. You guys were saying that Dean turns after Seth wins. I think Dean's turn costs Seth the
Dean will,
win.
Roman won't.
Yeah.
So I think I personally think Dolph Ziggler will defend, and it'll be because Dean screws Seth.
How do you feel about that, Issa?
No, this is not gonna happen. No, it's gonna happen. I can't wait for it.
You can fight her on that because I'm not doing it.
Wrestler's Court. Wrestler's Court is here. I am totally down to do Wrestler's Court.
Well, you're not cool enough to be part of Wrestlers
No,
Court.
but it's here. I want it right now.
Yeah, not with those shorts on, Will. I'm sorry.
Hey. Disney shorts. These actually might even be American Eagle. I don't know where I got these.
I mean, we have also a couple of other big matches going on. We have also one of Issa's favorites, Rousey, going against Bliss. Do you want to speak about that, Issa?
I don't like to speak. She's the longest speaking.
and
Killing Alexa Bliss is not speaking.
one thing
That's called murder.
We didn't mention about last night. We get the Evolution video package with the first match being announced. Trish Stratus versus Alexa Bliss. Alexa Bliss did not have the title over her shoulder in that promo.
Because it's just a picture. But
Well,
you can always add a belt later. Yeah, but it's more proof that I believe she is not leaving Brooklyn with that title around her.
I mean, I think WWE is at the point where it got leaked, and then they kind of mentioned on Raw, and it's like, you know what? Fuck it. Let's just make it so obvious. Here's what's coming after this match.
Yeah, pending Bliss is alive because I feel like Rousey might actually kill her.
but I'm excited for this match. Like, Rousey has ceased to amaze me each sequential match. Her talking's getting better, but Issa said it best. Her actions will do the talking for her in the ring.
Yes,
And-
because murder says 1,000 words. It
And,
really does.
It'll be really cool seeing Rousey with that title on her shoulder, especially she was big in having a women's showcase in MMA. She was the first women's bantamweight champion. So, goes far about the women's evolution.
Yeah. Guys, real quick, main event. Are you gonna cheer Boo Roman?
What do we say? What do we say? What do we say in the crowd? Are we going Roman or are we going Brock?
I'm cheering for Roman then.
I will be booing for Roman.
I am the new host, the king of talk style of the Kings of the Rings podcast.
I do.
This might happen.
I enjoy Roman. I am not a Roman hater. I said
Guys,
that multiple times.
I'm telling this right now. This might happen tonight.
Yeah, Kevin Owens.
We are. And I'm not talking about Braun. I'm talking about I might hop over the barricade and cash in.
And your new Universal Champion, King Ricky Rose.
I might hop in and I might save SummerSlam for everybody. So be on the lookout for my Keith Lee lookalike ass going into the ring, basking in my own glory, and getting speared by Roman because I'll be an idiot.
And then being speared by security.
Michael Cole would call you Keith Lee.
He's like, oh my God, Keith Lee got called up early. What?
Completely unexpected.
Yeah, so that's what we're looking forward to SummerSlam. Don't forget, folks, Summer Rant after the main show comes on. We're gonna be pre-gaming at McMahon's pub a block away from the Barclays Center. Come join us. Come have some drinks. Come drink some rosé with me, because I'm gonna go
Drink
rosé.
beer like a real man.
Says the guy who was drinking Coors Light. You drank fucking water.
Hey, I was drinking Miller Lite too. I was drinking.
Just drink chocolate milk like a.
Okay.
I was drinking.
Hold on. Just drink chocolate milk like a real boy. Maybe you'll grow a little.
Oh, stop it. Were you allow your girlfriend to join your red wine?
What's up? Don't talk about my queen like that. Anywho, folks, it is time for our KOTR rewards giveaway.
The debut.
Hey, what are you two doing? All right, we're going to give away the chair that we had been talking about for about a month or so now. It's the
Courtesy of A1 King Dusty Dave.
Yes, sponsored by Giacobbe Money.
Giacobbe has money.
Yes, Giacobbe has money. So Dave is shaking up the thing. Are they arguing over there? Oh.
Wrestler's Court is happening live and in
Is
color.
Wrestler's Court going on right behind me? Oh, Giacobbe's making a drug deal.
is pounding ideas. Right now. He's ready for the show that comes on in about 10 minutes. We'll be live.
Yes, folks. All right. So, like I said, folks, we are giving away a chair right now, live on the pre-show, front row pay-per-view chair from
Backlash.
I was just gonna say the first
And
ever
who-
co-branded
how they have to
pay-per-view.
qualify? So when Mr. Fretz wins,
So hold
why
on.
is he gonna win?
So the
How many
reason,
matches does he
the
have?
way you guys qualified was that one of two ways. If you just replied to us on a Twitter, on Instagram with the hashtag KOTR_rewards, you got one entry. If you bought one of our lovely shirts and posted a picture of it, you got 5 entries into the pool. So we had a couple of people post pictures. We had the queen of the podcast, Danny Nolan, Mr. Fretz, Game Changer. So those are kind of like the lead horses in this race. But we also had a couple of randoms from Twitter that we don't always interact with, wanting to vie for the chair. But without further ado,
I'm cashing in. The chair's mine.
guys, background. Can we get a drum roll or something, please?
Yeah, give me the briefcase.
We're rappers, not drummers.
It has been chosen, and the winner is.
The winner is Justin at WWE Pez.
Just exactly.
So, Justin, what we will do, we will get in touch with you to get your shipping address, and we will get this chair to you. It'll probably take a while. We'll figure it out. But Justin at WWE Pez, congratulations on becoming the new owner of a chair.
And fuck you, Slack.
Yes, fuck your Slack.
Any man with 2 hands, except James Ellsworth.
Speaking of Slack, real quick, Slack is going to actually create a sign for us for Raw in Toronto.
Yeah,
Raw,
Slack, I hope you're
SmackDown's-
listening because it's time for you to get on the show.
Yeah, so Slack, here's what you're going to do. We know you're not going to be on hard cam, so you're going to try your best to act like you put your sign up. But your sign is going to say, I am the KOTR_intern. We need a picture of you with it with the stage and everything in the background. If you can do that and send that to us, then we'll put you on the show. If not, you're waiting till next year. Point blank, period.
Amen.
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 So-
Slack, I'm pulling for you. I've given you multiple opportunities.
Slack, I have no hope in you at all whatsoever.
I am team captain of Team Slack, guys. I have hope in this.
I could
Bad
care
news
less
for
about Slack.
Justin, I just picked the actual winner. It's Mr. Fretz.
A little controversy there.
Yeah, Justin, reach out to us. We'll send get all your information and.
You have 48 hours or it goes to Fred.
All right, Queen. We actually did want to ship to Canada. We had an idea for Mr. Fretz. We'll just say it's Mr. Fretz.
Okay.
So
Yeah, all right. So last but not least, what are we predicting how this SummerSlam show is going to be?
crown-wise,
Yeah. I forgot what we said on our own show.
I said 8. I'm sticking with 8. I'm expecting an 8.
I went high because I'm like, the card is a little underwhelming, but I feel like that's the makings for a very good show. So I'm going to go 9 on this.
I'm gonna go lower. I'm gonna go 7-5.
Ooh.
Just I think some of the matches aren't gonna get appropriate time allotment.
It's a 7-hour show.
Yeah, like, how do you not get...
No, watch.
I can know, or they better get
Watch when we record this week. We're gonna be talking about how certain matches didn't get their time allotment.
Flow Rider performing? Like.
Wait, Mr. Fretz has just leaked that Slack is making a sign for him too?
What?
What?
You heard it here first, everyone.
We're going to have to
Controversy.
rethink everything about Slack and Mr. Fretz too.
No.
No. You got to... Mr.
We have some
Damn it.
behind the scenes
Yes.
stuff to
All
talk
right,
about.
all right.
We've got a lot to discuss, Mr. Fretz.
So
Bad man, Mr. Fretz.
we are running low on time, so
Let's get the fuck out of here.
yeah.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. This has been preview to Summer Rant. SummerSlam is just in multiple hours, which is going to be in the between Rant with Dan, a lot of drinking, and chanting at a bar. But of course, it's KOTR_podcast at Kings of the Rings podcast, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube,
Instagram.
We are everywhere and everywhere. SoundCloud's Dave.
Yo,
I'm so excited. I'm losing my words.
yeah, that's normally me when I'm drunk, but I'm sober, so it's just I'm talking like Kane.
You sound the same anyways right now.
Yeah, I do, but I'm excited. I'm rocking my Rant with Ant gear.
Fanboy.
I have a total of 6 shirt changes for tonight's event.
Count 'em.
They will all be documented.
Aren't there, how many matches are there?
14?
The shirts are going to last like 2 matches
yeah.
this time.
So it's 14, so like one every...
Yeah, 14 shirts would be too much.
But before we go to our universal royalty, from myself, goodbye and good night.
Dave, turn around. See the back of the jacket.
Yeah, show him,
Little
show him.
sexy boy.
Is that like pre-wonky?
Get your ass out of my face. Perfect.
It's pre-eye injury, Sean.
It's pre-loss of smile, I believe.
Yes, it is absolutely pre-loss of smile.
Pre-true. It's pre-true.
Oh, it's
I
pre.
failed drug test just by wearing that jacket.
All right, guys, let's take this on. What's going on, folks? It's King Ricky Rose, the third
man.
Thank you. Someone got it right. I'm the third man of the King's Ring podcast, your social media ambassador and executive producer of KOTR.
The turd man.
Fuck you guys. And executive producer of Kings of the Rings podcast. You can find me personally on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, some people's DMs, less people's text messages, at Ambassador Biggs, BIGZ, Ambassador Biggs. It's been fun. We're going to
Word
have...
for word, the same every time. Like the same everything. Energy for everything. It's incredible.
Consistency is key, kids. Consistency is key.
We're the same age, by the way.
I'm older. But we're about to get ready. Ramadan is about to come on in about 5 minutes after this stream. It's going to be a pretty crazy time. But Demon Diva is here. Team Cody is here.
Wrestlers.
Jacoby Money is
Our,
here.
our child Nick is here, making drug deals in the background. It's great.
He's trying to afford to go to more shows.
He looks like a track star. I'm telling you right now.
College loans before he even goes there.
Exactly.
He's paying off his student debts ahead of time.
Again, folks, don't forget we are going to be at McMahon's after the Ram with Dan show, drinking up a storm, cheering on our favorite bartender, Allison. Allison is best.
Allison number 1. Allison is the best. Allison number 1. But
Alright, so enjoy SummerSlam, ladies and germs. Follow us on Twitter and check out us there
too
with the
sweet to
pictures,
everyone.
Videos, everything from this weekend will be coming this week. We will be back on
And
Wednesday. But until then, we're the kings of the rings.
And thank you, Rant with Ant, for having us do the pre-show.
And we'll see you on Wednesday.
And fuck you, Slack.